braver you're getting. You are getting very brave. You're very brave. Look at that big belly. We are working on that big belly. It's going to take us some time though. Look, do you have persistent pupillary membranes? You think you might. Oh, that's very interesting. Do you have it on this side? Oh, look at that. It's very special. It's really special. How are you going? Does it look good? Oh, that is a belly and a half. What is all that in that belly? Oh, you like that? Do you like belly? Do you like when we check your belly for ringworm? Oh, it's so cute. I did a pretty thorough ear excavation a few short hours ago. I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to do it now. Just looking to see what we've got since then. Yes. Endless supply. Hello, sir. You are pretty sneezy, aren't you? Pretty sneezy. Should we use some eye drops while we wait for Microfloof to have her little snack? I think so. You're going to have a little snack. You will get your eye drops. We got the thermometer. My nose is so itchy again. Okay. All right. All right. Let's start with, whoops. Wouldn't want back that. Oh. You are too cute. Come here. Oh, come here. We will give you your eye drops. I wish we could help you with your sneezing, but. Oh no. Oh. There we go. See? Oh. Grab the end of our bottle. There's another bottle. We have another bottle. Just outside the room. You're so handsome. So handsome. Oh, so handsome. What a good boy. What a good boy. You're in charge of this whole thing. So, woo! Let's get Microfloof go. She definitely has an appetite. That's good. You're looking pretty good these days, mister. Oh, a little elf. A little elf. She's so cute. The elf is sleeping in her tube. You're pretty cute. You're pretty cute. Aren't you so cute? How do you like it? Can I check you for mouth ulcers? Oh no, you look good. You look good. Oh, aren't you so handsome? You are. You're gonna be like fed a lap kitten. Once all your crusty stuff heals, your poor little crusty ears. Oh my goodness. You guys will be feeling so much better. I can't even imagine what it's like. And he survived past this stage. The only one in his litter to survive. And you can see why. I mean, it's rough. It's rough out there. It's not a fun first couple of months of life. That's for sure. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. But you guys are little fighters. You guys are the survivors. And there won't be as many kittens in the next round. And there won't be as many in the next round after that. And eventually, we'll be okay. Eventually. Alright, my goodness. Oh, it's exhausting. So cozy in a platonic way. I know, I remember you from last time. You're the mean lady with the... Oh, boy. I know your little bum must be sore. I'm sorry about that. I can't even find your bum because of all this. There's so much floof and there's like... Sorry. There we go. Oh, it's very stinky. Okay, well that's good, 38.7. So she was, when I took her temperature earlier, she was at 39.2, which is just at the edge of, it's 102.5 Fahrenheit, which is kind of the cutoff point for normal and elevated temperature. And now she's down to 38.7, so that's right, that's good, that's where we want her to be. So that's good. I gave her some fluids and stuff, but she just is gonna need she's gonna need time because she's pretty anemic, which is what happens when you're a little teeny kitten and you're being feasted on by fleas and all these other parasites, but especially fleas are really bad for kittens. They can literally drain them of they can eat all of their blood and kill them. So fleas in kittens can be fatal and are often fatal. And that's what would have happened with her. She has no capillary refill in her gums, even now after 3 days. Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I guess it's been really like 2 days. Oh, an elf came out. That's very brave. So, and her little body, she just has no muscle, she has no fat. She just, and I know I learned when Cassidy came in this condition, we ran a blood panel on him, a CBC and stuff, just to see what was going on. And the results were just, when they're in this bad of shape and so depleted and so emaciated and so many parasites, there's just nothing left for them to fight with. So for her to be eating and drinking and present with us is really the best we can hope for at this point, because it's going to take her time to build up all of that, to have just even a tiny bit of body weight and to have more blood supply. And so she's hanging in there. And all we can do for her, other than a blood transfusion, which is really expensive and risky, and it's not pleasant. So it's better for her if we can have her recover on her own. Which she should do. It's going to take some time. So I always like to have,
like the cure immediately, but you just have to be a little bit patient and understand that she's so depleted and has, it takes time for us to address all the parasites. We've taken care of the fleas, so she's no longer being drained of blood, but she still has to build up. I mean, she would not have survived much longer. She was right on the edge, so it's really good that she came in when she did. We just have to give her some time, make sure she continues to eat, give her fluids as needed, and monitor very closely. But don't expect to see her, running around playing. Don't be alarmed if she's watching the action but not participating, because she just can't. We can't expect that of her right now in her state.
Let's check out your poop. Not too bad.
So,
You're too cute. You're just tiny and you're just cute. You're like a little casserole. You're like when a little casserole came in. So you just keep eating. And she's pretty stinky. She's got some pretty stinky gas happening. But if you can imagine, we don't know what on earth she's been eating. Not very much. But Cassidy had stuff. When we x-rayed him, he had things in his intestinal tract that showed up on the x-ray, which food items do not show up on the x-ray. So that's how desperate he was. And so I imagine that she's eaten all sorts of things that are not going to feel well and that just need to come out, need to work their way through. And all the parasites, we've killed off all of the adult roundworms, but there's a whole cycle of eggs and larvae, and then there are any number of other parasites that she probably has going on in there. We don't know about viruses. Also, when they have such a heavy parasite load, it's pretty common for the good bacteria to go out of balance in their gut. So, and then there are certain bacteria when they are overabundant. Are you showing everybody yours?
That's nice. I guess it's after hours viewing right now. So when this bacteria goes out of balance, it produces a toxin that then creates diarrhea and inflammation. And so basically there's just a whole mess of stuff going on in there. So what I'm adding to the food is a probiotic to help get the bacteria back in balance. I'm consulting with Dr. Ferguson, and we are doing another antibiotic called metronidazole, which will help soothe her intestinal tract. And of course, I'm giving her fluids as needed, and she's had all the deworming she can have for now, and we'll get some more as soon as we can do it. So that's pretty much everything that can be done for her is being done. I was gonna see, we had talked about if her temperature went up tonight, then I would bring her in tomorrow, just to be seen and to make sure there's not, something else that can be done. But this is pretty standard. There's nothing out of the ordinary happening with her. It's just starvation, parasites, and we don't know if any viruses are at work. And it's a lot for a little kitten to survive. That's why so few of them actually do survive. And so we have corrected all of we're basically, all we can do at this point is supportive care and hope that she is enough of a fighter to get through it. And I would say just my gut feeling is that she is, because she's eating food, she's definitely present with us, she knows what's going on, she hasn't checked out. It's not going to be an easy road, it's not going to be a quick fix, but I am pretty confident that she's pretty tough, and there's nothing that indicates that she is fading or anything like that. She's gaining weight, which is really good. She's eating, and her temperature is now normal, which is good. So it's just a matter of time, and I know none of us like to be patient, me especially, so I always want them to be better right away. But in her case, I think it's going to take, she's just so far down in the rabbit hole that it's going to take her a while. So we just have to be patient and let her heal and not expect her to be out there playing and roughhousing just yet. Oh, Elf, you're so brave. Unlike Mr. Nicholas over there, who is totally roughhousing with his giant belly. Elf has a giant belly and Nicholas has a giant belly, so you can tell we definitely have a lot of work to do with parasites and bacteria for these guys, but that's not surprising. That's pretty standard for all these sparrows that we bring in are in similarly parasite-ridden conditions. So sometimes it can take months to resolve that stuff. So we're pretty aggressive about treating parasites. So as aggressive as we can safely be. So we are doing everything we possibly can. That is quite a belly. I'm pretty sure I just got some ringworm fluff in my mouth, but that's okay. I'm just gonna have ringworm everywhere, and I think you also tail whapped Miss Suzanne too. So maybe we'll all have ringworm faces when this is over, but it's okay. You're worth it. It's okay. So anyway, that's the long-winded update. She's definitely not out of the woods, but she's got a strong life force. She does. She wants it, and that's really important. So that and all the food she can eat and whatever meds we can do. Hopefully in a couple days she'll be feeling better. Yes, and you're helping too because you're doing some snuggles. You'll be feeling better too. You guys are also itchy and you've got stinky poop. It's a rough life. It's a rough life. So you guys are lucky. You guys are the lucky ones because you made it here and you're going to have awesome lives. And you're never going to be hungry again, and you're never going to be cold and wet, and you're not going to have to worry about fleas, and you're never going to be itchy like you are now. I know it's going to take some time for the itchy part to go away, but you're already a few days in, so it's got to be a little bit better. And thank you so much to everybody who helps get the Corunda Tower, because that's something that we can disinfect really easily, and it's nice for them to be able to climb it, and it will be nice for whoever uses the ledge of denial next. These guys haven't ventured upward very much, but I have a feeling that they will soon enough, and that's a nice safe way for them to do it. So look at Microfloof go. Look at her go. It's very good. So anyway, tomorrow is a new day. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? You're pretty cute. Oh, Nicholas,
Saint Nicholas. Nicky.
He is totally infatuated with the elf.
Infatuated. Oh, he's so big and bad. You are so silly. Oh, you're so cute. Jingles. Oh, Jingles, you're so handsome. Very handsome.
Comet is really doing well. He's made a lot of progress today. Just being a lot less fearful and really enjoying some snuggles. He and Holly are both nervous when people first come in, but both of them have been purring and really enjoying some interaction. So I'm feeling pretty optimistic about them. And everyone in this room, Elf is our toughest customer, but she's been a lot more confident today. Thanks to all the amazing snugglers, Suzanne and Kimsey's, and Gwen came for several hours and helped disinfect everything, which we need to do every couple of days. So definitely a lot of work having ringworm in the house, and it's going to be this way for the next 6 to 8 weeks for these guys. So settle in for the long haul, because it's not going to be a quick turnaround with these guys. They're going to be here for a while. So that will get us through December, January, and then who knows when we'll start seeing pregnant cats again. But probably, hopefully we won't see nearly as many this spring, at least at our one colony. But there are more colonies that need to be set up, so who knows. But this is sort of an unexpected, we weren't planning to do ringworm here, and so we sort of scrambled to get set up for it, and it's going to be a lot of work for the next 6 to 8 weeks, which is a long time, but we have a pretty great team, so and hopefully we'll be able to find these guys really, really good homes, because they deserve it after such a rough start. They really deserve the best. You're so cute. Look how cute the micro floof is. So ridiculously cute. I can't even stand it. I can't even stand it. Oh. And little Elf is that little elf face is just ridiculous too. Yes, it is. You're ridiculous too. With your green eyes. Yes, and his guy liner. Oh, and the micro floof. And his little micro floof. You're so handsome. You're so pretty. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what time our first smuggler is arriving. I would say probably between 10 and 11 again. I think Suzanne is coming tomorrow, and I think Lori might also be coming tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. And I will of course be here checking on them and doing meds and things like that. The non-fun stuff. But we wanted to have people who were specifically only doing nice things to them, so that they don't associate humans with like someone shoving meds in their face and stuff. So that's one of the reasons it's so great to have these snugglers come in, and they don't have to do the meds, they don't have to do the ear cleaning, they just get to do positive things for them. So where are you going, slow motion micro floof? She's checking it out. Should I tuck you in your little bin? I don't know what she's doing right now. If she's trying to attack the elf or if she's trying to snuggle. I think her ears are still bothering her a little bit, which is totally to be expected considering how bad they were. Where are you going, microfloof? Now I feel like she just wants to get by Elf, but she can't quite fit. Oh no, you're gonna have to go the long way. Do you need a litter box? Do you want me to help you find a litter box? I'm not sure what she needs right now. She may not be here either. Come on, little micro. Let's go over here. Now, you don't need to go potty, and then I'm gonna tuck you in. It's very toasty warm in here. Alright, we'll put the food over here. Clean this stuff. What is that list you're giving me right now? Oh, that's good. I got the lube all over the thermometer. Now it's all slippery. Okay. Extra disinfecting. So, there we go. Alright, so we'll check temperature again in the morning. Make sure that's all good.